All right, so last night I actually started to watch the second episode of Strange New Worlds titled Wedding Bell Blues, but a couple things happened. First off, the sound for the microphone was not connected. Also, I kind of fell asleep about 10 minutes into it. So there's basically, an hour of video of me just snoring away, which is awesome content, but I'm going to try it again and actually watch the episode this time, finish it, and hopefully have some comments along the way. So yeah, different than the last one. Different. Just watch along sometimes works. We'll see.
Previously on Strange New Worlds.
Yeah, that literally, she got gutted. She should be dead. She should literally be dead at this point.
Study with Roger Korby. When I get back, let's just see where we are then.
It's not going to be good for you, Spock.
Great deal of time to think.
It's weird. I don't feel like Spock should be sleeping without a shirt. I don't know why.
As such, I have a more personal reason to prepare.
Is Spock literally trying to figure out which uniform he wants to wear?
Loosen up your shoulders.
My shoulder.
Why is Spock dancing?
I'm confused.
I am too. I mean, this is not Spock. Like I said before, this is like Sheldon Spock.
There was a time when I wanted nothing more than to be a prima ballerina.
I assume the Gorn changed that.
Awkward. Let me just say, Lon is hot. The actress is hot. And I don't feel creepy because she's like 40 years old, actually.
We all know what absence does to the heart.
The absence of a heart would be quite fatal.
No, Spock is an idiom.
Yeah, Spock, they're making Spock too idiotic. It's literally... He's like 30 years old or something here. It's not like he's brand new among humans.
Please excuse me. She's here.
Oh, for God's sakes, look how excited he is. That's so pathetic. This simp Spock is pathetic. Checking his hair? Oh, come on.
Dr. Korby. Dr. Korby is my date.
The fact that Spock is so confused by this is pathetic. This simp Spock thing is stupid. This is really dumb and demeaning to the character.
Cover that in nursing school?
Oof, I fell asleep. Like, a lot.
This is ridiculous. The quirkiness is stupid. I hate when they do this. This is consistent with Kurtzman trick, the weird quirkiness. And Rebecca Romaine's face doesn't even look natural here. What the hell is going on? Jesus.
Well, there are about a dozen commissions available. Deep space exploration. But then I never see you.
Yeah, I'm going to say I don't dislike this relationship. I think it's quite appropriate and realistic. Unusual to see this on Star Trek of any sort. Well, no, some of the old stuff, yeah, but this actually works.
Where will all your hair products go?
Okay, it is ridiculous, the hair and saying hair products. I mean, how long does it take them to do that? That's a lot. That's ridiculous. Like I said, I don't hate this relationship. I think it's actually kind of nice to see on Star Trek. It seems very realistic to captains who have a relationship trying to balance it. It actually seems appropriate. Some of the jokes are a little stupid. The hair product thing. That's a little stupid. But I actually kind of like it. It's not bad.
You express the desire to remain unattached, free of commitment.
And then I bring my new boyfriend.
What is that outside the window?
It was pretty romantic, actually.
Mr. Spock!
Oh my God, I just realized that Sam Kirk looks like Ted Lasso here.
I have of late become a student of romance.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Shots, everybody!
Shots. We're doing shots. I don't know. It's the 23rd century. 300 years ago, were people walking around saying, let's do shots? Do you see that at Constitutional Congress? Hey, we just wrote the Constitution. Let's do shots. I don't see it. Now Spock's going to sit at the bar and drink alone.
Good evening. Ready for a change?
Okay. I know what this is. This is supposed to be Trelane from the episode Squire of Gothos, played by William Campbell. Yeah, I already know that spoiler. Why he shows up here, I don't know. Also, I did notice that the mirror reflection was that of a Vulcan.
So, something different? Something you definitely want?
Good morning back.
All right, this is about where I fell asleep last night watching it. The happiness on Spock's face. I'm sorry, this is not Spock. This is not Spock.
The wedding nuptials between myself and Nurse Chapel.
A wedding doesn't just plan itself overnight, you know.
So Trelane is now the wedding planner.
Probably wait for my best man.
I am here.
Wait a minute. Why does the bride have a best man?
You can't marry Christine?
We are together, but I seem to be the only one here that remembers that.
How is he the only one that remembers this?
She kissed me.
Oh, come on. Really? Yeah, we need emotional Spock. This makes so much sense.
You were right. Reality has been changed.
What? So wait, he punches Korby, and then he suddenly remembers reality?
I've considered several possible explanations for this mass delusion. You were suggesting the presence of an advanced intelligent life form with reality-altering capabilities.
What? Are you kidding? That's a leap of logic that is stupid.
If one of our intellects could bestow immunity, I'm confident it would not be yours.
Wow. Spock is a dick.
I'm gonna punch you. You're sloppy. Less intelligent than your brother. No one likes your mustache.
Well, no one does. It looks ridiculous. Spock said something right, but this is Spock. This is ridiculous.
Honestly, I'm not really much of a drinker. I hardly touch his stuff.
Are you kidding me? Young Scotty is a teetotaler. Give me a frickin' break.
You are the entity.
And I do not like it when people ruin my plans.
All right, well, honestly, it seems appropriate the way they're playing Trelane here, kind of like the petulant child that he was in the Squire of Gothos. The whole Q snap, though, that goes to an old fan theory and a book by the late Peter David called Q Squared, where Q is or actually Trelane was a Q. I guess they're implying that he's a Q in this. It never worked for me, if I recall. There was a machine, Squire Gothos. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen that episode, but I thought there was some machine involved.
I've been searching for you.
He's made me the maid of honor.
Why does he have... I guess, well, no, it's not called the best man. Did they just put action figures on the cake? So, where are Sarek and Amanda? I guess they didn't come to the wedding. Maybe they were just unavailable that week for a guest appearance.
I object.
We're not there yet. That's it.
I guess no one noticed that Korby just became a dog.
We're not supposed to be getting married.
What is this?
Not now, Dad.
Oh, you have made enough of a mess.
That's John Delancey's voice. So is this supposed to be Q Jr., I guess? Is this what we're saying?
Might I ask why?
Look at him. Spotted him digging in the dirt in the old home world.
So wait, he was excavating the planet where the Q are from?
Tally-ho! You've all been lots of fun.
That was strange.
Yeah, really is.
And the bar is open.
So I think that was supposed to be an Adosian, but the arm should be on the chest, not on the back.
Are you asking me to dance?
Why are they having 20th century music? I dislike when they do that. All right, I'm actually surprised. I didn't hate that as much as I thought I was going to. So sort of like the first episode to me was like, mimicking Best of Both Worlds. This to me is mimicking Family, the one after Best of Both Worlds, where Picard goes back home to resolve some issues, and Worf's parents come on board. That's kind of what we got here. Everyone's dealing with 3 months after the Gorn attack, dealing with everything. Most people have worked out fine, except apparently for Ortegas, who I guess is having PTSD from the Gorn attack, so I guess is developing some character for her. I dislike the way they do Spock. I just flat out dislike the way they do Spock. It is ridiculous. He seems like a child. He's a grown man, and they almost, I really think that's like, we're going to make him like Data in the first season of Star Trek, where he's still trying to learn things, which still didn't make any sense, because at that point, Data was, around for 20 plus, 25 plus years. He's way too emotional. He shouldn't be this way. Yeah, Vulcans have emotions, but they don't display them the way he does. Even when he's acting Vulcan, he's still very emotional. And the way he simps for Christine is pathetic. I did, like I say, like the Pike and Patel stuff. They're actually not bad as a couple. But let me just get to the point. Trelane in this episode. I've not seen Squire Gothos in a long time, but it actually seemed like the guy was mimicking the character. If I recall, at the end, he got all upset that his parents showed up because he was playing with his toys. The problem I have with this being Q is it doesn't make any damn sense. Like I said, it's a fan theory. It was a takeoff in a non-canon book written by Peter David, which was, a good, enjoyable book. But again, these writers are not coming up with anything on their own. They're going and plucking ideas from the past to make up their own stories. And with literally, you got 10 episodes for this season, right? 10 episodes? You spend a whole season on what's supposed to be a joke and comedy show? They're misusing the stories. They're misusing their time. And they're just trying to develop characters, which there's a better way to do it. Again, I go back to Deep Space Nine. The characters develop naturally. This feels very forced, and with so little time to actually develop it. I just don't get it. I don't know what they think. I also don't know why suddenly Wham is playing at the end. That's weird. No one can come up with other music. Somehow Wham survives 300 years. I guess this is classical music, the same way that they did it in the J.J. Trek movies, where the Beastie Boys was classic music as well. So yeah, this there were parts that were funny. Again, they don't get Spock at all. The whole scene where he just flat out insults Korby to his face, that's not Spock. That's just being an ass. Yeah. So it was okay, not great. I'd probably give it another 5, like the last one. It's okay for Kurtzman Trek. It wasn't fantastic, but it just is what it is. All right. Questions, comments, witticisms down below. Click all the good buttons. See you guys next time.